Alright. Lucky Jack 20's here. He's got us all for 20-ish minutes of playtime.
Ooh.
Bamboo terrain.
Let's
Go to China.
Just, were you trying to be like Randy Savage there? The whole like, I got you for 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes of playtime.
Yes, but I was trying to be Randy Savage back when he was a nerdy, awkward dude in high school.
Just like this guy?
Yes. Meet Ling Ling.
He's a panda.
I really do not care for the designs of these pandas.
Did they have glasses in the original?
No.
Yeah, where the hell did those come from? That actually feels really odd now. Like, I can think of reasons why they give glasses, but every reason I think of just makes it worse.
I mean,
I don't like the facial design in this.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say it's not. I don't even care if they accessorize. I just think they need to. They need fucking plastic surgery for how weird they look.
I will say this is probably one of my favorite levels in the game, especially in the original. Like, the music for the original version is top-notch.
Well, tough. I'm still doing the Reignited soundtrack because I still like the Reignited soundtrack.
Yeah.
But
Oh, fun thing about those Rhinox with the fireworks, if you flame them while they're setting out the firework, they go shooting way off into the background before they die.
Oh, that's adorable.
My breath,
I mean, it's hilarious. Not
You find that
adorable, but-
adorable?
Yes, if it's just like they fly away
But
like
they explode!
You know, the more I do look at those pandas, though, it's like they look like they don't quite belong in something as high quality as Spyro, and more like something that would make sense in like one of those really crappily made CG YouTube for kids sorts of shorts.
Oh, dude,
They
like the freaking Johnny Yes Papa kind
No,
of stuff.
not even that. I talk about, like, the mid-tier... Well, not even mid-tier quality. Like, the low-tier, yet not, like, AI-generated garbage.
Unfortunately, I have been having to watch some of that because my nephew and niece really like watching that stuff. If not on that, then on Netflix. And okay, I'll be honest. I was a little confused. I was a little curious at one point. I was like, okay, what is this about? So I tried looking into that Minecraft Five Nights at Freddy's whatever like YouTube channel thing where they do animations.
What the fuck
like,
is that?
like shockingly good animations. First off, the people who animate those are the guys who are doing the animation and/or development work of Poppy's Playtime.
Oh.
Did try to do NFTs, so morally it's okay for me to shit on them.
Morally, it's our moral obligation to call them out on it.
So yes, it was stupid that they were going to literally do the equivalent of a freaking the guys who were trying to be like, oh, MatPat, look at this new Hello Neighbor show, but now they're like, hey guys, buy this NFT, you want to know what's really going on? Like,
That's garbage.
Anyway, so I tried watching. Yeah, this guy didn't spawn for some reason until I ran back, and then he was there. Anyway,
That's weird.
yeah, it was. Anyway, so what made this? So I tried watching those videos, and again, I will say the voice cast that they have, like, pretty decent. Like they have some like lesser known voice actors doing the characters and stuff. So it looks like they had fun with it. The expressions, the anime, like the movement is there, but what makes me annoyed about watching each of their videos is every one of their videos will be 30 minutes long, and only one new short will be actually in the video, and literally everything else is just reruns.
What?
So they literally like on YouTube make these videos like a TV show where it's like, oh, like different little segments, but I'm like, but why? Like, who is that face name?
Who is it for, or is it more
Because,
like they
like,
make video
yeah.
compilations for their own channel?
No, it's video compilations of their own channel. Like, basically, it's like, say if they make shorts 1, 2, and 3, then, oh, next video will have shorts 1, 5, and 3. Then the next video will have shorts 4, 5, 1, and 2. The next video after that will have shorts 3, 2, 5, 4. But it'll just be, it's like 90% of it is reruns.
That sounds
And
redundant
there's
as
sometime-
shit.
And sometimes I seriously, and they also have more than one channel that also uploads reruns of their own stuff. Like it really feels like to me they are just gaming the freaking algorithm to as best as they can. They have, of course, they have a merchandise store, and of course I assume Scott Cawthon doesn't see a penny for it. And
Does he really need it?
nah, probably not. But just yeah, I don't know. I wanted to like it because thank you, Sparks. I wanted to like it because the animation quality and effort is there. Hang on, what the hell is
What
over
is
this
this? To all explorers, there's no Yeti here, and there never was. He was just a myth, as far as you know. The sorceress.
That guy looks like he needs a shave.
He kind of looks like he belongs in a business.
Oh no! Oh!
Okay, let's try that again.
By the way, I wanted to mention, but it's probably better that I mention it like here. No, not here, but like the next place it shows up.
The hidden vases, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't in this version of the game. It was actually right there. In the original version of Spyro 3, I experienced this weird as fuck glitch where, for some reason, when I freed all those 3 pandas from the Rhinox, it didn't trigger the cutscene where they would activate the bridge.
Really?
Huh.
Oh, wow.
Well, no, it triggered the
Where'd that
cutscene, but the NPCs wouldn't be moving into position, and they wouldn't move the lever.
Oh, so wait, were you literally like soft
I was
locked?
stuck.
Shit.
Jeez, that is. Again, as we've said, the third game was the one that did not have the most TLC.
And this was in the original version, not the Reignited.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, the third one didn't get much TLC in that case, I guess.
I mean, maybe it was fixed for the greatest hits version.
Possibly.
Because I know.
I mean, I was playing the original NTSC release, so.
So the Black Label version.
Yeah.
So I think I think maybe I could see greatest hits being better. Also,
Which is
the thing I
weird
forgot
because they only put the original version onto the PS Store when they released it for like the Vita or the PSP or whatever.
Right. Which they also did for Crash 2, which was probably the stupidest thing they could have done, considering that wasn't the version that also added analog support.
Oh, hi, Paul Rubin.
Yeah. Hey, baby. The other thing I was thinking of was the other thing I was thinking of was this is the level that I'm assuming they wanted to emulate the most with Enter the Dragonfly's first level.
It feels like it, kind of.
Yes.
I want to just double check. Yeah, okay,
Well,
there's one more up here.
You know, you ever find it
Time
weird that
for a
was...
rail shooter.
Oh, yeah, this bit. This part's alright.
Please help us, Spyro.
This
Don't
one gave
mess
me
up.
so much shit when I was little.
This part I didn't like because of the final lap. If you mess up there, you start from the very beginning, and you basically you have to do two moderately paced laps around this little river track in order to
Shoot down the Rhinox, terrorizing the locals.
You know, I hate to go back to this, but looking back at those pandas, it's like, I think my biggest problem with them is that when they open their mouths, I feel like I'm seeing too much.
It feels like
I can
one of
see that.
those like cheaply made DreamWorks or Disney ripoff films that I hate everything is looked at.
I don't know if I would go that far. I would probably more so say that they look more like how the animations look before they apply all the filters.
Maybe that could probably do with like their mouths not being like shaded in.
Probably.
Like they're a bit
Also-
too bright.
Also, notice how some of those pandas are clearly are literally climbing up those ladders without actually touching the ladders.
Also, why is that a brown bear, not a?
it's a red panda.
Red panda.
Oh, it's a. Huh, I didn't think of it that way before.
Yeah, those are things. It's odd that that's the only one though.
Huh.
I could have sworn I saw at least a couple others, like that one right there.
I'm going to keep a look.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that is a red panda. Holy shit!
aw, that's adorable. I do like
never
red
noticed
pandas.
that.
Retsuko's long lost cousins.
You have any preference on panda type hype?
First off, I was not prepared for how much you guys really hated these panda redesigns.
It happens. Sorry.
I mean, don't you?
Please take
No, honestly, I'm just kind of indifferent.
It will bring you
Okay.
good
So yeah, continue.
But
Oh, hey, Rusty.
oh, look at the little thing. But yeah, honestly, like I can't say I can really contribute much to the panda talk because, like, again, I was not prepared for there to be a discussion about the pandas like this to begin with.
Well, that's fair. Okay, as soon as I kill this guy.
I will say that I kind of echo Icky sentiments in terms of, like, I feel like this is probably one of my favorite levels in the game just for the sake of, it feels like one of the levels that's the most fun to explore around, if that makes sense.
It's a good loop. It definitely, and it's not, and it doesn't take too long to get around the loop. Again, the loop that's in the freaking the one with the artists, the modern artists.
Oh,
and, like, the old
Enchanted
statue.
Towers?
That one takes forever for me to get around.
Let's head on
And
over
Firefly
to the
Swamp,
Reignited.
it's not too bad, but I feel like the issue with Firefly Swamp is that
Spooky
everywhere starts to look spooky swamp. Everywhere starts to look the same. Anyway, off to Evening Lake.
Off we go into the flying machine.
If
but we gotta
I
I'm
was-
pretty sure we selected Evening Lake. Who is the Spike and why do I care about his arena?
He is. Why
excuse
can't
me.
I think of another character named Spike? Why can I not think of another?
Spike!
There's several characters. That's it.
You bumbling, idiotic, worthless fool!
You
Oh,
I
ugh.
asked you to carry out one simple task, and you fail me. I should have known better than to rely on a child.
You woman
Don't
are
worry
nothing but
about
a giant lump
Of
of
coal.
coal.
I've got match gingerbread.
Excuse my words. This will be Spyro's best sequel ever.
ever slim chance of
Sequel.
now. Watch how
Now
we
she's gonna
use
make ourselves a new
sorceress
boss, and
dispatches
oh hey, a new friend.
Hey,
A
Bentley.
big beardy with a very colorful vocabulary.
Yeah.
How would you like some
They say
dragon
savages are the
fruit?
most stupid.
I want dragons. Where the
I'm ready.
dragons at?
I'm ready. Get out of here, baby!
And then
Bloody
it turned into
hoo.
this.
Why, if I had my club, you don't be in for.
And then I love the fact that this is their boss design. We have a giant
Whoa.
demon. You think he's ready? Nah, give him a gun.
Oh, thank you.
I don't. That's the part I don't
Yeah.
get. Here's a demon, but let's also give him a gun.
I'm also gonna say, just from an audio perspective, I'm not the biggest fan of how they did that roar there. Like, it cuts off before the scene even finishes.
Oh, I agree. Just,
And I will admit, he probably... That gun is probably what makes this the hardest boss in the game.
it shoots pretty
That's so.
quickly.
It's just a very tricky boss, I gotta say.
It definitely shoots pretty fast, but still not the worst. Just always be charging, and then
Also,
you
I
have to hammer
love
those
the,
into him.
I love the violin bits in this music boss track thingy.
Dude,
It's
Actually, now I'm thinking-
it's very appropriately spooky for a very otherworldly boss like this.
Yeah, I would say actually not even just otherworldly in terms of the boss fight. I also love the oh, now we get super fly.
Ooh.
I also love the design of this arena. It's
Oh, boy.
pretty like it's kind of like ethereal, almost Mortal Kombat-y.
He does
It
kind
kind
of
of
look
feels
like
like a Gnorc territory.
kind of.
Yeah, basically what his main gimmick of making the boss fight harder is that you'll have to watch out for geysers that will
Yeah.
deal damage if you melee into them. And then the purple ones, I believe, shoot out just a
there
big
you go.
projectile.
I'm not gonna lie, like, when you get the one with the super breath, the thing that tricked me up is that, like, I thought it would have worked like the super breath in 2, where you could just, like, shoot a bunch of, like, powerful projectiles. I
And
didn't expect it
he's
to be,
already
like,
done for.
like, I wasn't expecting it to be just, like, a continuous stream.
Yeah, and yeah, no.
How the hell did you
Unlike
defeat this boss so fast?
again, you
Oh.
just charge around and. But
Aw.
I will also say that, yeah, maybe it was a patch or something, but, like, unlike Gulp from Spyro 2, all the bosses, every one of them has way too little health. Like, you just knock them down in, like, less than 7 hits. Gulp took, like, what, like, 12 hits?
A lot.
Well, I think one thing that we could have shown in that boss fight that I can't remember if it happens here or somewhere else. If you leave it alone for long enough, the boss will actually pick up the pickups that you're supposed to use against him. Kinda
So
like
he would
sure,
pretty
of
much
course,
be
I don't
this.
want that to have
He
happened.
would pretty much be this game's goal.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
would use his
then-
gun to, like, use the ammunition.
Which makes sense, so, yeah, just be fast. And, oh, Bianca,
Also,
another,
say hello
another
to
report.
Evening Lake.
Listen to me,
This
Dragon.
one's not too bad.
Spyro, this is
It trips you a
serious
little bit
now.
to find everything
The
sometimes,
sorceress
but,
is planning a trap for you,
I don't
and
mind
if
this
she
hub. It has some
catches
fun
you,
levels in it.
believe me,
Some.
You don't want to know what she's going
Yeah,
to
and it's
do.
here you can clearly see Bianca starting to show a little bit of concern for us.
I mean it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take Hunter and go back home before I can't say it. Just go.
Aw. Well, too bad for her. I'm bored. So we're gonna go back.
Look,
And we're gonna go
look,
do that
Bianca,
before we do this
sweetie.
part, so.
Here's how it's
Hi,
done.
Spyro. Hi, Spyro. I've located another
Wait, how is just going, like, it going to scare him?
No, because she didn't know how to say it.
Okay, for a
I
minute,
can't. I don't want to say it.
I thought you were talking about like ways to scare him, because you wouldn't say it, you would say them.
I also love the enunciation you said with that freaking punch.
It's like
Punch.
Also, this level sucks.
Spider level, yeah, a lot of projectiles to deal with. Go ahead, Ike.
I was about to say, I was seriously banking on one of you to know why I said the word that would scare them is them.
Oh yeah, Bosco.
Right.
Wow.
Bosco?
Which I still need to play the Sam & Max Season 2 remaster.
Right. I need to see how that actor replicates that girly scream.
I
For
know.
whatever fucking reason, my mind jumped immediately to fucking Felix the Cat cartoon from the 90s.
Well, was there a character in that cartoon named Bosco?
Yeah, his best friend.
Oh.
Wait, was it Bosco or Roscoe? I can't remember.
I think it was Ross. I'll look that up.
You know it more than we do, James. Which one was it?
Oh no, I'm thinking of the bear from Evil Gardening.
Oh,
Ugh.
yeah, the purple bear.
You know, the big purple bear with a talking stomach.
And brain. The brain was kind of the big guy.
Yeah.
Who's kind of the reason why
With
everyone
those
watched
characters,
the show.
with those characters, did those characters ever appear in like the Billy and Mandy series, or were they just
Yes,
stuck
they
in their
did.
own? Oh.
Only as an Easter egg that I recall, which
No,
was
General
the
Scar
general.
became his neighbor.
But I was gonna say, I thought he was talking about in particular the bear and the brain guy, which I think he only appeared in the general's like. I think he only appeared on like a picture or a painting or whatever in the general's like house. But yeah, the general became a neighbor of his.
Yeah.
Loved
No,
gardening.
there was. I think there was at least one episode where the evil Concarne like character showed up to like try and convince Scar to do something or something.
Was that created by the same creator of Billy and
Yes.
Mandy?
Yeah.
So I guess I'm curious. Like, was it just that the show producers literally just said, "Hey, we like this half way more than the other half."
Yeah, 'cause
Make
that's
this the big series.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess it
the
was
thing.
more so for the ratings.
Yeah, I was about to say, because that was part of the inquiries that I was having about, like, last time I forgot what commentary we were talking about, like, when I was talking about, like, how interconnected the two are. Like, do any of the evil Concarne characters ever meet Billy and Mandy at any point?
Billy does talk. Yes, the general does meet Billy because it was Billy who explains to him how Billy's telling the neighbor about like how incredibly powerful Grimm's scythe is because the general wants to steal the scythe.
Ultimate
and Billy
power.
just has this ultimate power. Just calls him over the phone. Ultimate power.
That episode still cracks me the fuck up.
There's still some bits from that I really like. Destroy us all!
And like
I'll
the whole
take the chicken.
it's like it's just like I got them, come in, and his teacher's like,
Oh, the episode where like they fuck up his eyes.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
I remember liking that one. I remember liking there was stuff with
Chocolate
his dad
Sailor?
was really fun. Chocolate Sailor. Oh, I love coconut cream, coconut cannonball.
Caustic caramel
what was it?
cream, horrific hazelnuts, mutating marshmallow, or
antidote. It's like, and just the fact he actually had to. It's not even the fact that he eats them all at once. It's
he
the
just
fact that
mashes into them.
Well, I love my part. I love the most was the part where he actually is in deep in thought, like, as in like he actually can't figure it out.
It's
Sorry,
like, you think
we're-
there's
we're sorry,
anything going
we're at
on
the
in
boss
that
now.
head of his? Like
No,
anything?
We have
Yeah,
proof
just-
of that. James, do you have any strong feelings one way or the other about Billy and Mandy?
There's a great big pie in the sky.
Oh my
and it
God.
makes me wonder
No, when he was-
why.
I
You know
I
what?
just
I kind of felt like I hallucinated that episode, but I'm very happy that I'm now validated that it exists.
That's like the only other fucking Evil Concarne short I can remember.
I
actually
remember there
what
was like a goldfish that was like an army general or something, and he
There was also
blah.
there was also Hector's origin story where he was literally just your traditional buff ass dictator type.
Yeah, but then he got exploded.
And
But
then
yeah, what I was thinking is like we asked James, but instead of answering the question, he just comes to the realization: this is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife.
Hi, Tootie.
And then you ask, Maka,
Also, that's
what
where
have
you've
I
been all this
done?
time.
There it is. She looks different. She lost weight. So, am I done?
Got a haircut?
Nope, I missed the gem.
2.
There we go.
And with that, we get to see if we got anything new. Did we get anything new? No.
Oh, actually, there was one other thing I guess I should have also brought up. Just, the one thing, like, it always rents free in my head, it lives rent-free in my head when it comes to the show, but I always think of, whenever anybody says, Lord Moldybutt.
Oh, that's right, yes. That whole freaking... That's right! I forgot what they called him, but the whole, like... The
Nigel
entire,
Planter?
like... Yes, the entire, like, parody of that, because that would probably date that series a lot. But
That's the
absolutely.
thing. It aged better than the actual series it's based on.
Yes, thank you, JK. So, the reason why I cut off there, is because you don't get a reward for beating this Spark stage. It's kind of weird.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
like
because
Gem
that
Jar.
was the Sparks level where you would get the gem radar.
But
Which
we already have that,
so just in the next part, we're gonna just start right off fresh in Evening Lake, and hopefully we'll get Sammy back. So stay tuned, everybody.
Hopefully she didn't get caught in the same trap that Hunter's about to get. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Stay cool.
Those are chicken bones, you simp.